So Andre, you posted a cool video on Twitter when you announced that you got this fight. Did Dana White really call you to offer a deal?
Oh, I definitely got that call. You know, I ended up holding that conversation with him and Sean Shelby, making everything end up happen. So, you know, for them to finally call me, that's actually making me feeling really bright on my side and making me feel special. You know, kind of understanding other people had to jump in and do the whole contender and stuff like that. And at the same time, I do know that a lot of people also turned down the fight with Renan Barao in Brazil, in his hometown. You know, so for me to honestly get that, and for them to honestly like send that in my direction, I had to post that. You know, so it was like something I had to end up sharing, and especially everybody was wondering. So yeah, that's what happened.
How did it feel to get this deal done with the UFC?
Ah, definitely, it felt good. At first, didn't end up taking it the way that I wanted to end up taking it. Just factors in, I was worried on the situation of kind of being homeless and the whole thing. 2 days before I end up signing the whole contract, I was going to be literally houseless and all that other stuff. But as soon as I end up signing, got a place, and so the time everything kind of like really hit me and made me end up feeling like, hey, I finally made it, was one of my good buddies' daughter. One of my good buddies' daughter ended up writing an essay about me for school and sent it to me. I promise you, I was reading it about 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, basically the first sentence already had me like bawling, and I was like literally sitting here bawling, like tearing up. I had to post it and everything. You know, so when I say it hit home, it really hit home. Like, it ended up letting me know all the hard work and everything that I've done truly had a meaning, and the value that it ended up showing me, one, for my son, and two, that I'm making progress in my goals. And it was literally all done with these hands and the determination of constantly keep pushing with all the hard work that I'm doing with my team, you know. And honestly, built a good team that's around me that believed in what I'm doing, and, you know, and all want the best for me. So everything from that call to now, everything's still hitting. And I already know once the fight is over, my hands getting raised and everything, and they end up talking to me, it's going to be one of those, I'm probably going to be balling up crying out there too, you know. So all y'all going to be end up seeing like a little baby out there in the cage, like, you know, all teared out and everything. But it's all gravy.
What was going on in your life that you got to a point that you were getting homeless?
Going on, just bad situations, more situations that followed up with more negativity. It was in a moment that I put my family first. And my family is my mom, my brother, my pops, my sisters, my siblings, everything that's in general, as in them becoming homeless, me becoming homeless. It was a moment that we all had to buckle down and basically and share, like, you know, end up turning that into a situation where no one's on the streets. And like I stated, my family comes first, you know, and just like how I end up stating, nobody would even know about me. I wouldn't talk to anybody, or actually even had this chance if my son, or the situation of me getting kicked out of my son's life, happened. If this didn't happen, I wouldn't even been here. I'd probably be doing a 9-to-5 job type of deal, you know. But that situation ended up pushing me to be doing something that I know I'm great at, and I'm great at fighting, you know. So by me being that person, and for that situation with my son pushing me forward and honestly keeping me forward with my mindset and everything, that only road that I end up seeing is the goal, and that's the goal on conquering UFC. One of the biggest platforms that you can possibly see.
Do you think that being in the UFC today is going to help you reunite with your son?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Just the fact is in the fact that the judge that I ended up having for the whole situation didn't look at me with value. He actually didn't eyeball me, in the time that he ended up giving me eye contact was just to let me know or show the worth that I was, and it was 0. And at that time, I felt like I was a 0, like, you know. Though that I was a guy that was trying to do everything he can to be in his father, because you have a lot of fathers that don't want to be in their child's life. And then you have someone that is doing everything that they possibly can, and you push them out because of what? Of a color, or because where I end up living, it ends up deteriorating what the value of our government is, type of deal, you know. But I'll end up being luck, because I end up understanding everything happens for a reason, and I still don't got that reason. And if it's the reason, honestly, to push me forward into the whole UFC game and be honestly getting value up to a level that no one able to end up seeing, then hey, by all means, I'm going to go ahead and jump on that road. And actually, I'm already on that road. So this is where I am now, and that value is kicking in because I'm going to end up having a lot more money, a lot more stuff to honestly back myself, and a lot more audience to push and let them know that I am a great person, you know, because that's what they ended up seeing. And they wanted to put me and deteriorate my whole demeanor, saying that I'm a nobody, that I'm just some type of angry person that's around a lot of kids that end up loving me. I don't get it. But regardless of the situation, I'm here, I'm smiling, you know.
You don't have an exact reason why you don't have, you can't be around your son.
Well, their reason is the fact is in that color thing. That's 100% reason. I'm gonna go ahead and sit and state that, because it's kind of honestly BS, because I end up having every backup evidence that I end up needing to let them know that I'm a good person, I'm a great father, even stated by my son's mother. But on that situation, it happens. Like, you know, there's not a lot of good things that end up pushing in the right direction. Sometimes the good guy ends up getting the bad deal of the, you know, outcome of the situation. And I end up understanding that. And to this day, I still have no bad blood to anybody, even to my son's mother or anybody that end up pushing me down or putting me on the ground. Like, it's one of those things, I didn't grow up with everything. I'm already used to it. I adapted to it. And just the same thing as in being into the cage. It's a simple environment that I'm easily able to adapt to because of my lifestyle of how I grew up. So everything that everybody says that it's a downfall for me, or Renan Barao has that advantage, and mine, no. You know, because to me, like I stated, everything is simple. I've been through the shit, I've been through the hell, and right now it's nothing but the up and up. You know, they sit there and say the sky's the limit when they got footprints on the moon. And right now they're over here trying to get their people to step on Mars. I'm trying to be that person that's on Mars, you feel me? I'm trying to go ahead and moonwalk on Mars. Let me go ahead and do that, you know? So that's how I end up feeling about that situation.
Do you know if your son watch your fights?
Does my son? I'm hoping that he is, but I highly doubt it. Just the fact is they're trying to do everything they can to kick me out of my boy's life. You know, like literally the last time that I held him was 5.5 months. That's September 23rd, 2013. And my boy's born in 2013, March 31st, you know? So right now, I don't even know if he knows anything about me. And this, the whole reason of doing all this is for him to get to know me. Because when he gets older, he's gonna end up understanding all this and what's going on and why things happen. He's gonna ask us questions. And when he does ask us questions, I'm hoping I'll be there. Actually, I'm not hoping. I know I'm going to be there to be able to give him all these answers. And he's going to get his answers. You know, like I stated, I don't hope, I don't pray. I end up fighting for everything I want. So there it is.
This fight, being the UFC, this fight is important for you, for your family reasons. But as your career as well, facing a former champion here in Brazil, how big is this opportunity for you?
Oh, it's big. You know, he's the hometown hero. Like, you got to end up looking at it. And it's like I always end up love coming to other people's homes, you know. Put my feet on the couch. I'm just simply saying, making my house. It's my house now, you know? But truly, I know this is his place, this is his home, and he automatically gets my respect on that. But at the same time, it goes with everybody that fights in the cage. They all get my respect. It can come down from a 0 automatically to a top competitor. In my eyes, if you end up calling everybody else a 10, then I'm a damn 20. Why? Because I'm taking over this. That's just how I look at it, and this is just how I am. You know, that's my mentality, how I end up taking things. I am taking it step by step, but sometimes the brother loves to run. Because, you know, patience ain't really my virtue at times, you know. But again, I did have to honestly be patient to get to here. And it was a three-year progress, you know. And some people saying that's really fast, and I know it's really fast. Because, you know, I ended up taking a lot of fights. I ended up dropping a lot of people. I ended up adding a lot to my highlight. And I'm going to continue to add to my highlight. And Renan Barao is going to be one of the people I'm adding to my highlight. I love that man. But he's getting ready to get at it. That's just how it is.
And how are you gonna beat him Saturday?
Oh, first round. Left hand, baby. TNT. Dynamite. I'm just saying. You feel me? So just know that's just how I am. Like, hey, he's going to end up getting it. I know he's exciting. I'm exciting. You're going to have two people that's going to end up bringing a wonderful show for everybody to end up seeing, you know? And like I stated, I'm coming back on with that $50,000 fight bonus. You feel me? Knockout of the night. That's me. I'm just simply saying. So mark my words. Everybody. Okay, do that.